Hello, beautiful souls. Today I'm going to offer a channeling from the Elohim. Before I start, I just want to remind people that I'm the author of this book, The Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness. It's quite a thick book. It's 350 pages of what I call essays from the Council of Nine. And these essays are channeled messages that I wrote every day when I was asked to be their scribe. And also, I think many of you know this, but I'm also the author of Conversations with a Tree, which I wrote when I was asked by a tree to be her scribe, much to my surprise and delight. And I've also written a children's book called Shanyati's Gift about a little girl who went to Hawaii and came home having learned about her intuition. So those are all available on my website at the link below. Just go on the books link and you will find those. Stay tuned. I will be back with the Elohim. Greetings, beloveds. Greetings from the love and light of the great central sun. Greetings from the love and light of the Creator as we come before you in great joy and delight this day. And we say to you, blessed souls of the earth, it is our deep honor and grace to come before you. For we see before us kings and queens of the light, mighty beings who have been here for eons of time, preparing for this day, preparing for this time. And here you are, dear ones. Oh yes, there is gnashing and thrashing. There is chaos and turmoil. There is a world that looks like it's being turned upside down. And yet, under it all and in it all is the grace of the divine. Flowing through is a current of love that is the great light awakening on this planet Earth. For so many eons of time you have been asleep at the wheel, you could say, thinking you are driving through, thinking you are making progress, thinking you are getting somewhere, and yet you have been driving in circles. And now, amid all this chaos, everything is beginning to change. We wish that we could tell you more than we are able to share this day, beloveds. What we want you to know is the world is finding its way back to love amidst all the chaos, amidst all the mirages of hatred, lies true love. More and more humans are awaking to their sovereignty, to their inner knowing of who they are, to believing in themselves and trusting that they are an aspect of the divine. And as you do, you are coming home to yourselves, coming home to the truth of what it is to be human, coming home to the great love that humans are capable of holding, coming home to the resurrection of the light that is the spark of the divine within you. Oh yes, there is grand celebration in the other realms. Grand celebration for all who watch over you, for all who see that you are doing it. Pardon me. Do not be foiled by all the stories that are being told to you. Trust your inner knowing, dear ones. Remove yourself from the mass media that has so much fun taking charge of who you are. Do not let yourself be duped. Instead, listen to your own inner knowing. Feel the love that is awakening within you. And whenever you are in difficulty, whenever you are believing in what creates fear, drop into your heart and ask your heart to show you the truth. Tell your heart that you want to know love. Tell your heart that you are ready to feel love and let love be your guide in the world. Tell your heart that regardless of what is happening, you will operate from a place of love. You will operate from your own inner knowing that knows only love. So whatever it is on the outside that has generated fear, allow yourself to see it with love. Love accepts. Love has compassion. Love understands. Love doesn't know fear. So, beloveds, if there is fear, ask yourself what you're really fearful of. Is it dying? Is it losing loved ones? What do those things represent for you? What do they mean to you? Because love knows that there is no death. There is transformation. There is transition. There is no death. Death and rebirth are a continual cycle of evolving and growing. And this time that you are in is the greatest state of evolution that humanity has ever experienced. It is a grand death and rebirth. And so thinking that you would move through that like a wander through a meadow picking daisies is not realistic, because you are shifting from one era to another as you go through this inner evolution. It is a grand cycle. And in these cycles, there are many endings, but there are also new beginnings. Many simply focus on the endings, wondering what that means. We say to you, it means a new beginning. And the new beginning is always something that is more evolved. And higher evolution is coming closer to the truth, coming closer to knowing love on a deeper level than you've known for eons of time on this planet. It's truly coming back to love. And so if you can hold that in your awareness that through all of this, what is happening is that humanity is coming back to love, then it won't be so fearful. And if you can look at endings as part of a cycle, simply a transition that is allowing a new beginning, even if that ending is death, death is a transition the same as birth is a transition into the world. It is the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. And this is where you are, beloveds. And it is our joy and delight to see who you are becoming in this process, who you are becoming as humanity, as individuals, awakening to the love and light of all that is, and awakening to the inner knowing that you are that love, you are that light. To the inner knowing that there is nothing to fear, but much to rejoice. For a new dawn is upon you, beloveds. A new day is awakening. And it will be a time that will be so nourishing and loving and kind. Of course, there will be many years in this transition. And it's very obvious that this year of 2020 is a pivotal year in this dissolving of the old. A pivotal year in the dying away so that the new birth, the rebirth can happen. And so know that on the other side of this year, the rebirth will be beginning. And so even though it may take decades for this rebirth to happen, every year is going to feel better than the previous year. Because every year you are moving farther and farther into this state of love, into this state of acceptance, into this state of inner awareness and inner knowing. And when you are full and complete within yourself, there is no need to punish. There is no need to express harmful words. There is no need to deliver harmful acts. Because you are full within the self, you are safe in your own love. You are secure in the love that you know for yourself. So, beloveds, know that this is an ending, a massive ending that is allowing a new beginning back into the realms of love, back into a brighter light shining on this earth than you have known for eons of time, back into the creation of grace and joy. All is unfolding in your favor. It may be hard to see, but again, we invite you to move away from your mass media and tune into your own heart and listen to words that resonate as your own truth instead of trying to find your truth outside of you. Find words that resonate with the truth that you know within you. This is how you find your community. This is how you find your family. This is how you find the information that is right for you. What do you really feel is happening in this time? Learn to look within, to know yourself, to find the answers there, and then choose to connect with that which resonates with that inner knowing, for that will lead you to maintaining your frequency as you rise ever higher in frequency. It will allow you to maintain that frequency with greater ease and grace. And know that as you do this, you are leaving no one behind, because as you raise and elevate your own frequency, you are offering that to others. You are here on this earth anchoring in that frequency, and therefore you are making it more available to others. Whether they choose to embrace it, to receive it, to acknowledge it is theirs. But know that as you elevate yourself, there is no guilt required of leaving others behind, because your own elevation is showing them the way and bringing the frequency ever closer that they may reach up and touch it themselves. So, beloveds, we give our thanks to this channel for the open heart that allows these words to flow. And our deepest thanks to you for being present on this earth, active in your light, active in your truth. Beacons of love in the world that is in such need of such love at this time. Remember, your new foundation is like rose quartz under your feet. Love is holding you up. Love is pushing all that must be dispelled to the surface. And after that all dissolves and washes away, It is love that remains as your foundation. We are the Elohim in love with humanity. And so it is. And so it is. My deep thanks to the Elohim for that beautiful message. And I will offer some more light language now for us to anchor in that beautiful love and inner knowing that they have just shared with us in this transmission. Imanai no inanawai kachananai nananano imaina. Himanano ina mananani no imani. Ubadadadadai nano. Ianani nano. Ibadado enaya. Just allowing this sound, what I've been guided to call songs of light, to rest upon your soul, to touch your heart. Sending so much love to you all. Thank you for being present, for sharing your gift of light in this world.